We've heard the King's speech now. We had all the pomp and ceremony, which we do so well over here. And in his speech, he basically said, my government is committed to making work pay and will legislate to introduce a new deal for working people to ban exploitative practices and enhance employment rights. Now, I know you've got very strong views on this, Charlie. Tell me what you think.
Well, I actually think it's disastrous. I think, look, just to say that the King put the speech over very well, considering, where he is today. But the content of the speech was absolutely rubbish. A lot of it is a waste of time. And on a business point of view, I would say changing the employment law where workers have rights from day one, equivalent to someone who's been with you for 2 years, I would say that is commercial suicide. It's the worst decision in employment law this century. It will absolutely destroy businesses. Employers will be very, very careful who they take on. And I actually feel that the government's idea of creating wealth will actually have the opposite effect. There'll be less revenue coming in because of the change of the employment laws.
Yeah, and they talk about a new partnership between business, trade unions and working people. And they say that's fundamental to the growth. Your point, Charlie, is it's not going to work this way. Is that fair?
It's not going to work. I've spoken to many other business people, and some people now are even closing down their business immediately because of the new employment laws. He wants to bring in 4 days a week. He wants the employee, to pick their own hours. It's going to be absolutely disastrous. And, probably 3 months from now will have an effect. I actually think it's going to put the UK in recession. All their money, all the government's money comes from businesses, people that go to work. And this is just going to destroy it. You know yourself, sorry, Andrew, you know yourself, I said that if Labour get in, which was obvious, I would leave the UK. My residence there is in Spain. I'm no longer prepared to work under the current government. They are very anti-business. Not one of them that's in the cabinet have ever run their own business. They've been doing jobs that are not worried about profit and loss. Not one of them in the cabinet has had their own business. How can you have people that have not been in business trying to tell people how to run a business? I mean, obviously, I'm annoyed. I'm fuming about it, and many other people. But obviously, I've got to be relaxed on the conversation. But it's absolutely disgraceful what the Labour are going to do. We actually knew this was going to happen. Everybody knows they're anti-business. Everybody knows they're all about giving money away, but they can't bring any money in. They do not have a clue.
Critically analyzing global affairs, the Muckrakers on today's News Talk, TNT.